So this afternoon, the last bit of timber to be harvested is from the cedar is this bottom of the trunk, which is far too big for my bandsaw or anything I've got other than the chainsaw mill, which is a bit slow and difficult. But I started by doing some test cuts just to see if it's worth spending the time and effort slicing it. So I'll show you guys what I got. That's the initial cut. It's pretty nice. And then this one, if I can get the light, looks really good. It's hard to get the light here. Stand it up. That was looking really nice grain. You can see that's where the two splits were. Looks a bit like a bum anyway. It just seems to be getting better, more character. So I'm going to go ahead and mill it, mostly 2 inch, just under, and see how I get on with that. Maybe give it 2 years air drying. Not sure exactly. As always, the difficult thing is what thickness is to cut, because you're not sure what you're going to do with it. But anyway, here goes. I'll do it in a time lapse. So we're just down to the last section now. Light's terrible, apologise about that. Really nice shape that, so we get that up on some chocks and then slice the last section. Got some really good boards. Not very long, but interesting. Probably get some resin in here, different coloured resins when it's dried out. Should look really nice. So finally, just put on some mixture of emulsion and PVA, is what I'm using. Got to seal this lot up for a good 2 years, I'd say, but nothing fancy. Just hold emulsion over and around. The rest of the cedar, and also, which I didn't video or put on YouTube, was I also had a dead silver birch, which I also logged. Some of it's here, some of it's still down there, but it's quite a lot of wood managed to harvest from these trees, and they were both dead for a good 2 or 3 years before I decided to cut them down. I'm really pleased with the result of the amount of wood that I've got out anyway. Amount of decent wood.